Most people spend their lives waiting. They wait for the right moment, the right opportunity, the right feeling, or the right version of themselves. They convince themselves that one day everything will finally fall into place. Until then, they remain on the sidelines. They tell themselves they're preparing, planning, or being responsible. In reality, they are often postponing the very life they want to live. Some wait for motivation. They believe that one morning they will wake up feeling confident, energized, and ready to change everything. But that morning rarely comes. Others wait for certainty. They want guarantees before making a decision, taking a risk, or choosing a new direction. They hope that eventually all doubts will disappear and the path ahead will become obvious. Some wait for permission. They spend years hoping that someone will tell them they're ready, capable, talented, or worthy enough to begin. Others wait for understanding. They hope that one day someone will finally recognize their struggles, understand their pain, and provide exactly the support they have been missing. While they wait, life continues moving forward. Days become months, months become years, and the future they keep postponing slowly becomes the past. The strange thing is that waiting often feels productive. It feels safe. It feels smarter than taking action. After all, doing nothing seems less risky than making a mistake. But waiting has a cost. Every year spent waiting is a year that can never be lived again. Every opportunity postponed slowly moves further away. Many people are not trapped by failure. They are trapped by expectation. They are waiting for perfect conditions that exist only in their imagination. They wait for fear to disappear before taking action, confidence before speaking, clarity before moving forward, and certainty before making a choice. In other words, they are waiting for life to begin. But life has already begun. It began years ago. It is happening now. It continues unfolding while they sit in a waiting room that exists only inside their minds. Eventually, a realization arrives, quietly, without warning, without drama. Nobody is coming. Nobody is coming to remove your fears, make your decisions, heal every wound, or live your life for you. At first, this realization feels harsh. It sounds lonely. It sounds unfair. But look closer, and it begins to reveal something unexpected. It is not a punishment. It is freedom. Because the moment you stop waiting for someone else to change your life, your attention returns to the only person who can. You. Suddenly, there is no perfect mentor, no perfect opportunity, and no future version of yourself waiting somewhere ahead. There is only the person you are today. A person with doubts, flaws, fears, unfinished plans, and unanswered questions. A person who is imperfect, but still capable of moving forward. And strangely enough, that is enough. Because every meaningful change begins from an imperfect starting point. Nobody begins fully prepared. Nobody begins without fear. Nobody begins knowing exactly how everything will unfold. The people we admire are not the ones who waited until they felt ready. They're the ones who moved while uncertainty was still present. They acted while fear remained. They took the first step before they could see the entire path. Perhaps the life you want is not waiting somewhere in the future. Perhaps it has been waiting for you. Waiting for the day you stop looking over your shoulder for help that was never coming. Waiting for the day you stop asking for permission. Waiting for the day you stop postponing your own life. Nobody's coming. And perhaps that is the most liberating truth you will ever hear. Because the day you stop waiting for someone to save your life is the day your life finally begins.